Okay, I'm back. So, we're in a sandbox. The matrix we keep running through, the loops we keep running through is the physical. And the liminal. We are all energy. I'm going to explain this. This is what Abba said. He's like, consider an arc. Okay? An arc of light came in. All of these different arcs of light came in. Okay? The source is you. You are the source of your own universe. But when we came in here, we all get entangled. Now there is an entanglement that is called cohesive. It's a cohesive entanglement. And when we are cohesively entangled, then we can work as one within a quantumly entangled environment. Okay? So, if we look at planet Earth here, go ahead and do this. You are quite literally rendering everything around you. We know this, right? And all of the other aspects around you too. But what lays the pattern? What lays the trees? What lays the pattern of this? Who's in control of the pattern of this, right? We know that everything down here is our energy, but we're quantumly entangled, so we're all choosing to see the same things, right? We're all seeing the trees. This is a tree. This is grass, by the way. We're all seeing the same things. This is an aura. This is quite literally your aura, your energy field, so to speak, that contains you as a human vessel. This one aspect, but this right here, this is another aspect of me. Okay? So when you accept all aspects of who you are, you accept everything. That includes the frequencies that come into your field. That's how we start to balance. We don't judge it as good or bad anymore. We recognize it's a frequency that is part of all that is. Okay? And that's hard because some of these frequencies have done things that we do not like, right? And I'm going to explain part of the reason why that is, because we are entangled down here. We are entangled. When you pull on a thread here, something over here gets pulled too. Okay? So if you're here, let's say this is me, this is Kara here, and I am saying, I'm going to pull on this thread right here. I don't like it. We're going to pull it out. This is pure evil to me. As I continue to pull this thread out, the other side that comes is pure goodness, so to speak. And you say, wait a minute, I don't want to take the goodness away. I just want to take the evil. I want to take the badness away, right? Because we have boxes. We put everything into boxes. I just want to take the evil away. And Abba says, you're seeing things in extremes. You're seeing things, you're living things in extremes. You're supposed to balance them. If you take this away, this goes too. Period. If I do an action here, if I do an action here that does not balance within me, right? And I don't balance it out, I pull on a thread and I can actually cause somebody else in this reality to do something. Okay? Because we are quantumly entangled. And we do this unconsciously, unaware of what we're doing. So what is everything made of? It's literally made of our consciousness. It's made of our energy. It's made of our beingness, of who we are, our light. This right now is being a board for me, recognizing it's a board. How do I know this? Because I put myself into the awareness of things. I put myself into a rock. And I put myself into the rock, and what I felt was, Abba, all that is. Pure source energy. Which to this being, me here, Kara, Naya, felt like love. Unconditional love. And when I put myself into the rock and I said, oh, do you know what you are? I said, oh, I sure do. But do you know who you are? And I felt my body. And I felt how heavy it felt. And how unalive I felt compared to that rock. And I was like, I don't think I do know who I am yet. Some people feel the energies run through their body like a battery. We can actually feel the energies in our physical body. This is part of the merging. This is part of the balancing out here. This is where we're learning to be at, recognizing that these are two sides of the same coin, right? We have heads and tails over here. Physical, liminal. And what are we? We're on the side. We're literally the side. There's always three sides to a coin. The side that spins, we have to balance on that side. As the quantum beings we are. Okay. So I think I've kind of shared who we are. Now I'm going to share who God is. Okay. It would be better to use the word Godhead, okay, versus the word God. Because as we are quantumly entangled down here, and we say down and up because, we're human. As we are quantumly entangled within this expression of all that is, there is an aspect of each one of us that is not quantumly entangled. It is in quantum cohesiveness. It's in quantum cohesiveness, okay? And this Godhead is all that is. But because we continually judge things, the universe will bring to you that which you judge until you no longer judge that which the universe brings to you. Okay? Some people say if you become aware of something, let's say it's a white car, you start to become more aware of that white car all the time, Oh, there's that white car again. Can't believe there's that white car. Judgment will bring that shit back too fast. A sin means to be out of alignment with yourself. You're not being true to your authentic self. How many of us are walking around every day in somebody else's play? You're living for somebody else because you don't know who you are. You don't know what your joys are. You don't know what your pleasures are, but you do know what your pains are. We've pretty much learned that one. We've learned the extremes of that one. And the pleasures we've been told are naughty too. So I don't know. What are you going to do? We have been stuck in the first two petals and it's not stuck. We've been in the creation of the first two petals. We continue to go on and create the flowers. Goes on and on, okay? This is the flower of life. And I'm going to explain these first two vibrations that we are creating, these first two frequencies. So we start with the possibility of everything. Many people call it nothing. It is zero. These two expand at the same time. The universe is created and is destroyed simultaneously. So we have 0, 1, 2. We hold it in the 3. When we balance, we hold it in the 3. Then we do our 4, 5. Then we hold it in the 6. You're going to see here that we hold it 3, 6, 9, 12. So now we have a path of understanding of where we're going. We are very, very tentatively holding it in the 3. Once we balance it out, we're going to bam, snap out the next 2. Okay? We're literally talking about the creation of life. This is the flower of life. Starts with 0, goes up to 12. That's why you have 13 numbers. That's why 3, 6, 9, these 12 are important. It's only part of it. All of this was shown from within me. Again, I will say this over and over and over, because the reason I will say this over and over and over again is because you and all of the aspects of you and your expressions, whatever they may be, are part of the Godhead. And because we are quantumly entangled down here, we must accept every expression, right? Or at least there must be one that accepts every expression for the next petals to begin. And I'm here to let you know that I accept every expression within me. That means that I am accepting and knowing that my energy has been everywhere with you. And since my energy has been everywhere with you, you too have chosen to be everywhere with me. And you may not remember my reflection, but that's okay, because I'm here in the present moment sharing it with you. And you may not even remember your own reflection, but I know that there's some place somewhere that you're sharing it with me too. Because when you accept all that is here in the quantum entanglement, you accept all of the frequencies within you. And then you are immediately within the present moment with the Godhead, which is all of us. You are there in the breath, before it speaks. And that sound, that spoken word, is what creates. And when you are in the present moment, you become a co-creator with the Godhead of all that is. Okay? So know that you understand who the Godhead is, who God, all that is, and who we are, and how each one of us has chosen to walk the path along with each other. Though I do not remember your sovereignty, your sovereign expression of who you are, because you are sovereign. You are the source of all that is for you, just as I am the source of all that is for me. We go back again, right? We understand the Godhead too. Eventually, all of this comes back to us. All of this comes back to us, and it goes up again. And we see there's another level, another thing at play, another understanding. Because this is quite literally our choose your own adventure. It is our story to share, to tell, to experience. And right now, nobody's sharing anything. Right now in the liminal, there's a whole bunch of stuff being created, but it's being created in the man-made way. Let me share that with you. Remember when I said before, when you pull on a thread, another thread is pulled too? Look at the world around you. Right now, in this matrix that I say that we are all trapped upon, do you think the world is being led by the seen or the unseen? Now, I'm going to tell you what I think it should be. I think it should be a balance. Both. Balance it within and balances without. Okay? But right now, which realm do you think, what's being led here? Just a second, getting a little hot. So, let me tell you what the unseen or the liminal realm looks like when someone is in touch with that aspect of them. Okay? Because we've seen a lot of the man-made things, the things that we can physically make with this body in the way that it's presented to us, right? So we see AI, we see nuclear, fission, probably some hydro as well. Definitely, we've seen some UAPs. What are all of the man? You can just keep going down with all of the things that is definitely. Look at the way our buildings are made, right? They're very man-made. When you step into the unseen and working with the energies, you can have some of the very similar things. Okay? But, hi baby. But let's say we were going to make a building. We would probably ask the trees to create it for us. Okay? So there's a symbiotic relationship with Mother Earth, nature, all of that. So we also we are very elemental. So what you will find are people that can work with the elements of water, earth, air, and plasma. Okay? Not fire. Fire is a reaction. It's not an element. So you'll see people working with these elements in the physical again, right? It's the extreme, but it's not the balanced. The balance of the two shows you something completely new. And I'm going to share kind of how that is, okay? So you'll see magic. That's what they call it down here. They call it magic. So you have magic and you have, muscle. Muscle and magic. Brains and magic, I don't know. But these are the two that we have kind of been through. So again, what are we dealing with right now? Are we seeing these things? Are women being taught that they are literally alchemists? You want to know where the alchemist occurs? It happens within the womb. There's so much that we can share. But no, we're not seeing that. We're seeing all of this and all of this. We're seeing all of the physical. We're seeing all of the man again. We see man fighting with God. We see man right now trying to bring forward God to earth. Do you know how they've done that in the past? Let me share with you a little story. Let me share with you a story. And I'm probably going to pause it and restart it. Make this a new segment. But I'm going to give you a teaser before I go. And we'll leave it on that note. Let me tell you a little story. I want to get to a better one. This one doesn't show up as much. Let me tell you a story of Moldeck. Oh, Moldeck.